Why we couldn't sleep. Most black people are racist. Don't sleep. A dangerous statement. Most black people are racist. That statement alone is enough to jolt anyone awake at 3 a.m. Not because it's true, but because it's a dangerous half-truth used to deflect real conversations about race. It's a phrase whispered in frustration, shouted in debates, and used as a weapon to silence people who are finally speaking about their lived experiences. But where does this accusation come from? And why does it make people, black and non-black, alike, so uncomfortable? The roots of the accusation. To understand this accusation, we have to unpack what's really being said. Often when people claim that black people are racist, what they mean is, black people are angry. They're angry at systems that have harmed them, institutions that have failed them, and stereotypes that have dehumanized them for centuries. But anger at oppression is not the same as prejudice with power. Racism, as it's structurally defined, isn't just about disliking another group. It's about institutional control, historical domination, and social hierarchy. Racism versus prejudice. Know the difference. Yes, anyone can hold prejudices. Anyone can make assumptions about another person based on race. But racism, in its most destructive form, is a system, a hierarchy created and maintained to benefit one group over others. In America, that system has historically privileged whiteness. When black people express mistrust or skepticism toward other racial groups, it's often rooted in historical trauma and collective memory, not supremacy or a desire for domination. Historical mistrust, a justified defense mechanism. Consider the facts. Enslavement, redlining, police brutality, medical experimentation, and mass incarceration have all disproportionately targeted black communities. Is it surprising that some black people develop a guarded stance toward other racial groups, or even toward each other, shaped by internalized messages of inferiority? What some call racism in black communities is often a survival tactic. In response to centuries of being hunted, doubted, and betrayed, internalized racism, the real battle. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Internalized racism is real, and it's something many in the black community wrestle with. When black people reject their own features, their own culture, their own value, that's a result of a racist system working too well. When some black people judge each other based on colorism, hair texture, or how they talk, it's not, superiority at play. It's pain, turned inward. That's not racism. That's colonization of the mind. Why this conversation is so misused. The idea that most black people are racist often comes from a place of defensiveness. It's used to shut down conversations about police brutality, white privilege, and systemic inequality. It flips the script and makes the oppressed seem like the aggressor. But asking for justice, equity, or even a safe space to heal isn't racism. It's survival. It's reclamation. It's truth-telling. And truth-telling makes people uncomfortable. The work we all must do. If we truly want a better world, we must stop weaponizing false equivalencies. We must all interrogate our biases, confront our conditioning, and challenge the ways we perpetuate harm, regardless of our race. That includes black people. That includes white people. That includes everyone. Healing doesn't come from denial. It comes from honesty, empathy, and deep, painful self-reflection. Final thought: don't sleep. So no, most black people aren't racist. They're wounded, they're cautious, they're aware, and in a world that has often denied their humanity, they're finally waking up. The real question isn't whether black people are racist. The question is, why are people so quick to accuse the survivors while ignoring the system that made them bleed? Don't sleep. Not on this.